You're going.
Nobody told me to give her away yet.
Please, may I have order? Who gives away this bride?
I do.
All right. All right, you may be seated. Face me. We are gathered here today to witness my debut as a wedding officiant. For those of you that don't know me well, you ought to. Welcome to the marriage ceremony of Justin and Sophie. They stand before you today to declare their commitment to each other in front of their dragons and pandas, and to celebrate with you on this wonderful occasion. Many of you have given them much run, love, warmth, support, the various stages of their lives, and, of course, more run. Thank you for joining them as we realize that some of you have walked a great number of blocks to join us here. Your presence is invaluable, and Justin and Sophie, I think, wanted me to express their gratitude in this respect. We would also like to acknowledge those who cannot be here, Ben Doomer, today, as they are certainly not missed, but forgotten. Justin and Sophie have not arrived at this place alone. Oh, no, they have not. Each of their parents has had a lasting impact on their lives. That being said, who gives Justin in this marriage to this woman?
I give my son to this woman.
Thanks, Dad. Marriage lends permanence and a public shape to love. Vows are made by one person to another, but they are also made before the world, which is formally present at this ceremony in the role of witness. Marriage is about partnership and sharing, and has less to do with perfection than with getting drunk with someone multiple times. It is not just about the wedding, and must be entered with integrity to fully realize mutual admiration, knowledge, peace, and support. Though this is a day of celebration, this journey begins long before two people can know. It is about the road that they take and their commitment to do so with each other. True marriage. I just read that. No, I didn't. True marriage begins not long before the wedding day, and the efforts of marriage continue well until the end of tonight. A brief moment in time and the stroke of a pen are all that is required to create the legal bond of marriage, but it takes a lifetime of love and compromise to make marriage durable and everlasting. It is a bold step into an unknown future. Marriage is risking who we are for the sake of who we can be. Your lives will change, barely. Your responsibilities will increase, barely. But your joy, trust, and understanding will be unchanging. Today you declare these things to each other and before dragons and pandas. Your yesterdays were the path to this moment, and your journey to the future of togetherness becomes a little clearer each minute. Justin and Sophie have known each other for a couple months now, meeting during the summer of 2012. Their relationship has grown despite their quite a few differences. Sophie is heartless and outgoing, while Justin is more soulless and socially awkward. He prefers the naivety of a freshman girl, spotless white futon, while Sophie prefers the feel of her bed sheets upon her naked body, and her embrace of all things woman. Justin is relatively good in the dorms, while Sophie is an expert at burning anything, especially plants. Laughter and humor have been two of the key elements that have shaped the foundation of this relationship. To quote the Book of Suez, "We're a little weird, and life's a little weird. When we find someone whose weirdness is compatible with ours, we join up with them and fall in mutual weirdness. We call it love." Love. What an incredible word. With a lot of meanings. But one great philosopher, who unfortunately was taken from us too soon, once said, "What y'all want? Unconditional love? No doubt. Talking about the stuff that don't wear off, that don't fade. It'll last for all these crazy days, these crazy nights. Whether you wrong or you right, I'ma still love you. Still feel you, still there for you. No matter what, you'll always be in my heart. With unconditional love." Now, Tupac has shared with all of us the importance of right here, because it's special. And I'll keep all of this in mind. Justin, do you take Sophie to be your wife from this moment until probably later tonight, to live together and to comfort her in times of need? Do you promise to build a night filled with Ron and Coke, sharing all that is to come?
I do.
Sophie, do you take Justin to be your husband until tonight? To live together and to come... Scratch that. Do you promise to build a night full of love and laughter, sharing all that is to come?
I do.
Sure. Alright, so we will now begin with the exchanging of the vows. Justin, here you go first.
I love pandas. It could be that they are cute and fuzzy and quite delicate, but it's quite frankly probably because they are Asian. And when I saw this panda standing right here on that not-so-sober Ron-filled night last summer, I knew that one day in the land of the pandas, down University Avenue, I would wed her right here. So, Sophie Delorier, I vow to you to forever hold true as your wedded husband, or something like that.
Sophie?
The moment I saw my name on the Google Doc saying that I was to marry you, I knew that it was true. I promise to love you, even when your hair is so red. Turns gray. I promise to love you when you black out after 3 shots. And call me some freshman's name. I promise to love you when we're old and you can't get it up anymore. I will still love
Unconditional love.
you. I promise to love you when you you loving me after I hook up with your fraternity brothers? And last, I promise to love you with all of my soul for two people.
Wow. What incredible thought and effort put into those marriage vows by both of you.
Graduate.
You two are truly meant for each other. Madison, may you please bring the rings up? These rings are a symbol of your marriage that light up just like the warmth of your hearts have within the past half hour.
That's legitimately not working.
Sophie, will you repeat after me while you put the ring on his finger? I, Sophie,
Hi, Sophie.
I'm going to put this ring on your finger.
I'm going to put this ring on your ringer.
Where's Ron?
And be wed to you.
And be wed to you.
Alright, Justin, repeat after me. I, Justin,
I, Justin,
give you this ring
give you this ring
to put on your finger
to put on your finger
to wed you.
to wed you.
And finally, may you always have enough soul for the both of you. And may Sophie, or anyone for that matter, please get Justin's tolerance up. By the power vested in me by the Greek community, I declare that your husband and wife, you may hug or do whatever you need to do. Everyone stand and congratulate the newly married couple.
Oh, look at that.
Alright, to the kitchen for the treats.
For those of you who don't know, my name is Jake Barnett, and I'm the best man here at these festivities. Justin and I were in the same pledge class at Fall 10, and I was honored to be volunteered here to give a speech today. First of all, I would love to raise a toast to the reason we're all here today. Let's give it up to the lovely couple, Justin and Sophie. Justin and I go all the way back to the days of freshman year, when he was just a wee little bitterbrook ginge who would go around knocking on doors and introducing himself to total strangers. Seeing him come around Beta and develop into the man he is today, Justin has become the heart and fire. I would say soul, but I wouldn't want to lead you on. When Justin first laid eyes on Sophie, I could tell that he was caught red-handed. I can tell he and Sophie were just meant to be. For as long as I've known Sophie, I found her to be a beautiful, lovely, intelligent, kind woman. She deserves a good husband.
Yep.
So it's a good thing you married her before she could find one. We all know that you two will be together until death do you part. But as the years go on, Justin, at least you have one thing to look forward to. Gray hair.
So unlike the best man here, I actually am speaking from the heart. I didn't write anything down. So, I want everyone to know that I've known Sophie since we were little tykes. Every day after kindergarten, we would go over to Sophie's house, and we would go in the backyard, and we would blow bubbles together. And Bubbles was the name of her gardener. As time progressed, I kind of noticed that Sophie was a little slow to the dating game. It's fine. But she didn't have her first kiss until she was 16 and went away to all-girls summer camp. So naturally, when I found out that she was tying the knot, my first thought was, I didn't know she was into bondage. That's cool. And my second thought was, who's the lucky gentleman? So I met Justin, and I thought, he's not really her type. He's not inflatable. He's not a barn animal. He's not an 89-year-old millionaire. And this might be a little too far. He's not a 13-year-old with low self-esteem. Ready to testify in open court. But rest assured, Justin is a gentleman. He did not, after their first date, he didn't try to get Sophie back to his place and up to a bedroom. He was perfectly fine just fucking her in the car. But it's okay because he waited until she was ready. And by that I mean she was just really, really drunk. So, over the course of however long they've known each other, I've learned that Sophie loves Justin for his kind demeanor, his sense of humor, and Justin loves Sophie because she goes down easier than the Titanic.